watching you.
That isn't enough.
So, you decided to stick around. Well, I've been given a job by a warlord Ragnar that I think might suit you.
Tell me about the job.
Well, the task I have on offer should profit you, and though it's not the best way to sell our community to you, it should demonstrate that we're open about things here. You see, there was a murder committed just outside Goliath a few months ago. A rather dedicated berserker named Ascor was killed. There's been an investigation, but no definitive answers as to why he was killed. So, Ragnar wants me to follow up and find the murderer.
And what can I do?
Well, I'm having trouble getting answers from people. Maybe an outsider will have more success getting them to open up. What do you...
Tell me about...
His name was Ascor. He was a warrior, newly promoted from cultivator. Ragnar had high hopes for him. He went missing around Mana's Eve 3 months ago. No one knew where he'd gone. And it wasn't like he had... Then one of Ragnar's patrols found Ascor's body rotten up and... It looks like he was stabbed several times with a sword. Whoever did it, they didn't find anything on Ascor to point to who might be the...
And you think...
You're a stranger here.
What kind of lot?
To be honest, I think... But Ragnar, against all the evidence... Me, I think it's a wild goose chase. None of Ragnar's questioning has thrown up any proof a berserker was involved in this, so chances are it was an out. But if a warlord has an itch to scratch, then that means we have to go and scratch it. So, let's cross all these suspects.
Is this why you brought to do your dirty?
I brought you to Goliath to give you a chance. And this is a way to earn it by getting a warlord on your side.
I'll find...
Ragnar wants answers. He seems to... Myself, I don't know if we'll ever know what happened. But, if... And who knows? Maybe one of them did...
Who are you?
I am Leonard. Berserker, prospective hunter, and apprentice. At least I will be if Master Garen will teach me.
You're learning to be a hunter?
I'm an apprentice. Do you have any hunting experience?
I'm learning how to survive out here.
Master Garen says that life begins when the bow comes alive in your hand. And you'll become dead if you can't learn to make your bow come alive. That's the most he says, but normally with some swearing. Maybe you can learn something from him.
You don't hunt together then?
We have, but last time we went out, I made too much noise. We were attacked by raptors. He let me try and shoot the pack leader, but I dropped my bow.
You dropped your bow?
I know. We were moving, I stumbled. Then it was too late. We had to run. Master Garen's not really spoken to me since.
You lost your bow?
Yes, I wasn't going to I ran.
So?
Master Garen won't let me have one. He says he's not taught me how to make one. How can I hunt without a bow? Make a new one? Where would I even start?
And you want me to get...
Would you?
I never...
But would you think about, please? I can pay you.
I will...
If you do that, you will have my eternity. And I will also give you a few shards and a... Oh, and this needs to stay between... I don't want Garen to learn. He'll get over it when I have my... But if he hears in advance, he'll try and talk...
Where did you...
Everything happened so fast. In any case, it was to the north. By the cliffs below.
That's a lot of ground to search.
Yeah, but at least the raptors have moved on. They followed us, so they're not around there anymore. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know.
Hey, you, what are you doing? You're scaring away everything within a day's walk. You crash around like that, you'll scare off anything you can eat and attract everything that wants to make a meal of you.
I don't know these forests.
That's as plain as a horny You'd better learn quick if you want to. You're scaring away the prey that is my... It's hard enough bringing in the food I have to, without some big-footed oaf. Still, seeing as you aren't a natural hunter, maybe you'd like to buy some goods from me.
You're a hunter?
Yeah, this is where I belong, with nature and for...
Why not?
Too much talking, too much... But you look like a talker. Is that why you're here?
What are you hunting?
Whatever I find. You can't be too picky if you want to hit Goliath. You won't catch anyone in Goliath roasting a rot boar. They're missing good meat.
Do you want to stay a hunter?
Nothing wrong with hunting. Let other people kiss ass and climb ladders. I want to stay out here. It's bad enough they send me these half-baked apprentices.
You don't like apprentices?
Apprentices want to be hunters. I get people who don't want to be anything else, so get sent here.
You don't think they deserve a chance?
Sending them here just gives them a chance to get killed. Live day to day, having to hit your quota of meat to send home, while you train people who don't want to be here? I went hunting with Leonard a few days ago. He was so clumsy, he brought a whole pack of raptors down on us. We got home here with no meat, and all of those damn raptors followed us right back here onto our hunting grounds. I'm not doing that again.
You should take care of the raptors.
Hunt raptors alone? Sure. Why not? What's the point of living, hey? Me? I'm gonna have to wait those raptors out. And Goliath will get its meat when I'm ready.
About the raptors. Why don't we hunt them together?
I've had one apprentice almost get me killed. I don't need another amateur risking my life. And that's what you'd be doing.
You can trust me.
I don't trust anyone.
Teach me something.
Sure.
What do you have to trade?
I found your bow.
In one piece! Thank you! This is much better than anything I could have made. I can hunt again. Thank you, thank you!
Who said you could?
He needed it.
You might think you were being helpful. Leonard needed to learn a lesson.
Teach me something.
Sure.
What do you have to trade? About the raptor. I can take care of these raptors, my...
Then can you leave your belongings? That will be easier than collecting them.
No raptor. Have you found the raptor's trail?
They've been moving around a lot, but it looks like they're to the west of here for...
Is someone there?
It sounds like you have a...
Oh, I wish. But let's start with the Ison clan, promising me regular and then failing. It's time Master Thorals returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, if we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air.
Can I help?
You? Well, my only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is... But let's see them try fighting when they've not eaten. Can you tell Angram that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting boxes of supplies, then...
Where can I find...
The Pilgrim has been gone for so long, I'm not sure. He announced that he needed to go into retreat for some higher... All we know is that his leaving has something to do with ELEX. But what exactly...
It sounds like the...
No guards for escorting the supplies here or to distribute them afterwards.
Yes, it's not just you. I had my armor stolen.
Outlaws. The one thing...
And you know where they take the thing?
Well, if they're true outlaws, straight to Tavar and...
Interesting to know. I will speak to Ang...
Thank you. My hunter... But we can't get by without those food supplies.
Teach me some.
Of course.
Can we trade?
Look around.
The elves keep going like this, they're bound to kill everyone.
Don't try anything.
I'm leaving now.
Another one? I swear if security had been this lax in the days of Eric Eisen, what are you seeking? Safety? All those things can be offered.
Who are you?
My name is It is my duty, along with the other warlords, to ensure the laws are kept in the Berserker way. We offer protection to those from outside who understand that Edan is working to stick to the laws, respect our ways, break the laws, show contempt. You will have a fair chance here.
Tell me more.
Steal, lie, cheat, but our laws are more than that. Berserker, millions died when the comet hit. Our whole species was headed for extinction. And you've seen war, chaos, ELEX technology, nature, rebuilding what was lost. That's the only way we can survive.
What are the Berserker laws?
They were laid down by Amrek, who founded the Berserkers. They put people before war, before machines. The only thing above us is law. So says the first article that forbids anyone from preaching of... The second law says pure ELEX is a curse on Magellan. Our third law states that world hearts are sacred. No damage can be done to them, or their seedlings. The fourth law says mana must be preserved. Nature can purify ELEX. This has given us the gift of magic, and we must use it sparingly. The fifth law states all free people are equal. All must be given protection when it is asked for. All may repent their ways and join the Berserkers. Now, as a warlord, it is my job to keep the laws in the Pilgrim's name. So, I welcome you, incomer.
What happens when the law is broken?
The warlords will hear evidence and pronounce sentence. Trade without a license, steal or cheat, and exile will follow. Break one of the 5 laws, and justice may be harsher. Our laws preserve us, and so we must preserve the law.
Who are the Berserker?
They're everyone you've seen in this town, and anyone beyond who believes this world can be saved. Do you want to believe that? That there's a hope? We don't need gods or machines. That forest out there, that grew from wasteland in just 200 years, from seed to tree.
Cinda sent me.
Cinda? Is there another problem with food supplies?
She hasn't received the resupply she needs, and nobody seems to know when she will.
Didn't Jorah sort this out? Or has his failure to fix things become my problem?
What does Jorah have to do with this?
Jorah was supposed to have sorted this out. Once more, it comes back to me to resolve this directly. Then, there won't be any more escorts for the delivery. The last group I sent were killed by a troll. We haven't more men to lose that way.
A troll killed your men?
Good men. I've fought beside some of them. Being eaten alive was not the fate. I'll not send more men to their deaths. We have scant enough as it is. Cinda will have to deal with this problem. Tell her it is time she called on one of the other. The Ison clan will no longer risk lives for... Why are you playing around with that tech here? You must know it's banned.
I was told there was...
If you have taken our laws to heart, then yes.
I agree.
Visit Jorah at the... All the captured weaponry from the last Alb attack has been... Bring me one of the ELEX.
I'll get you the...
Follow the law and do service. Speak to Jorah if you have any more questions. Now go.
I spoke to Angram.
Oh, great, thank you. Someone who is prepared to do something. When will the deliveries come?
They won't. The men Angram sent to them.
And is he gonna send more? No, wait. Let me guess. How does he expect me to get supplies if he can't? He's got a host of warriors he can assign. I'm one person.
Is Angram the only...
He's in charge of the Ison clan, and the Ison clan are in charge of escorting my supplies. But you're right. If the Ison clan won't help, one of the others will. Would you speak to Ragnar, warlord of the Hooded Crows, or Cormag of the Hammer clan? I'll have to hope that one of them can understand why this is...
Teach me.
Of course. Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
Welcome, incomer. Goliath has always opened its doors to those who need shelter. But these are hard times, and war grows suspicious. As for me, I think the free people should work together in this war.
Will I have trouble?
It will mostly be talk. If you want the people here to trust you, then once they do, they will open their... You will have a place to stay. And they will likely reward you for your... We Berserkers believe in second chances.
Cindy,
More trouble with... What can I do to...
she needs people to...
I thought Angram had sent men...
The men he sent her.
And more will die. Still, if Angram is worried about sending men, I will send men to help Cinder. But if they're to go out there, then I want to improve their odds of... We recently captured some movement detectors from the clerics. They're being stored in the pit, ready for the ELEX to be taken out of them. Get me one of those movement detectors, and I will give Cinder the help.
Isn't taking technology from the pit against the...
Sometimes, laws must be broken. Get me that detector, and I will help Cinder.
Who are you?
I am Cormag, Warlord of the Hammer, a gift given to us in our time of need. Proof that we can channel power through our bodies and battle the machines of the clerics. And yet, it seems so normal now, doesn't it? It's hard to remember that magic is only a generation old. We have only just started our study of it.
How do I get...
It's not for me to encourage the use of technology. But you could use those jump jets of yours to go... You'll have to scout it out to find... That would be a safer and more acceptable route. I'm sure someone as resourceful as you can figure something out that of...
Teach me something.
Sure.
What do you...
Our laws bind us. How we interpret them... Death and exile shouldn't be the only sentences. There should be reward in repentance. Leniency could save us valuable people.
You think other berserk...
Dedicated, not harsh. And sometimes dedication can blind. Just imagine, if we Berserkers could enhance the cleric's energy weapons, or the outlaws' explosives with the power of mana, now Angram would say that giving into technology, but I wonder whether holding on to the law... After all, there were those who tried to stop using magic. They said it was against nature. Whatever my thoughts, the laws we have now are the one...
Are there problems?
Give any group a name and they'll use it as a cause for... But, while there are always differences, anyone who forgets that needs a swift...
You have trade...
Not traitors. Troublemakers. You think we should use the law to silence anyone? I say they need to be convinced that our cause is... I've been saying that over, but it seems some people have...
Maybe they would listen...
Perhaps. You could do me a favor and talk to Elder. He's been speaking out against the Eisen clan. But I'm not sure. You will find him living with the other cultivators down in the cult. I'd be grateful if you can find out the reason he's upset. Before this bad feeling.
Stop using that here. This is no place for technology.
sneaking around.
I have the movement detector you wanted.
Excellent work. Now, my men stand a chance of seeing danger. Tell Cinder she can count on the support of the Hammer Clan. I will tell the men... You know technology is forbidden by law here.
The Hammer Clan.
They will? You convinced Cormac to help?
Yes.
Oh, you don't know what a relief that is. I was going crazy here. The least I can do is offer you some Elexit as thanks for your help.
Give me what you think is...
Well, the Ison clan were due too. I guess they won't be claiming them now. There was 250 for the first, the same again for the second, so you get 500 Elexit.
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what you need.
Why are you messing with technology?
There. Let's see if you're so fucking clever now you're hanging from a tree by your testicles. Ah! What do you want? Chad. Chad is what I want.
Stop, thief. You think you're gonna get away with stealing from here?
I'm not stealing anything.
Our laws are clear. Any ELEX technology should...
Tell that to Angram.
And did he also he was
What are you talking?
He told you the laws, then sent you a test to see... I'm afraid. And the theft of ELEX carry... Follow me. And let us hope for you.
So...
There, let's see if you're so fucking clever now you're hanging from a tree by your testicles. Ah! What do you want? Chad. Chad is what I want.
Do you think you're invisible or something?
Where is he?
I don't know anyone called...
He's an outlaw, good with a rifle. Looks stupid, but he ain't. He wears a black hat.
What?
Ah, I see.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
You've heard that name, haven't you?
There was a guy. Could have been an...
Angram sent me to...
He did?
Yes. He said it was captured.
And you want me to give you this
Yes.
I have it in my house. It's awaiting processing at the pit.
And I can take...
You know your instructions. You know where the... Good day to...
Who are you hiding from?
Stop, thief. You think you're gonna get a...
I'm not...
Our laws are clear. Any...
You told me where I could...
I did, but I didn't...
You didn't say...
And that is the lesson. We all have our free will.
You mean I should have
Return to Angram. It's his test. It's for him to Follow me, and let us hope for your...
So, you have broken... Our laws are clear. Any ELEX technology should be given to the pit, and stay there. Do you have anything to say?
You sent me to get...
I also told you to follow... ELEX technology is forbidden. By law, it must remain in the... The world is full of people who treat words as breath. If you join us here, your words must be trusted. You have broken our laws. But, find a berserker called Rogar in the Valley of the Damned, and penance will... But if you intend to spend time here in Goliath, learn our laws. That is my judgment. Justice will be seen. Thank you, Jorah. You may return to your duties.
Sir. That tech's gonna get you in trouble. Put it away or dispose of it.
We should not rely on machines.
Hey, you my backup?
What back?
Oh, for the love of her. There's no... I need a piss. A sit down. How the flying set of syphilitic raptor bags is one man?
What's got you...
Angry? Me? I've been ordered to stand here, balls swinging in the wind, with rotboars loose out there, with albs crawling around in the undergrowth ever since that raider. Oh yeah, why would I? Because I can't think what I've done to be left here, so I can have my man-jewels not. It's like they want this town to be over.
There is a guard at the end.
Yeah, one. Frightening individual I might be, but I'm not gonna stop a pack of rotboars or a full albus. You know rotboars will eat anything, and I mean anything. I need some damn back. Alvar was supposed to be guarding the seedling field, but can you see him? Because that lazy duty-skipping strip of an ass rag has... You couldn't go and find him, could you? If I'm gonna die, I might as...
Did you see the...
Sure, I had a ringside seat here. Whoosh, blam, serves the bastard right. Flying around up there, raiding shit on other people. Got some of it up.
And did you see who shot?
No, someone went foom on the thing and down it went. Whatever happened, happened quick. Goes to show relying on tech. Nobody would get me into one of those infernal machines at any rate. Machines are against nature. You see what comes of them when it crashes out of the sky.
Was it a berserker that...
No, no way. If someone from here had done that, they'd have had a parade. And they'd never have... No. Which does make you wonder who it...
What
are they?
What are world...
Heart and soul of the berserkers they are. Shove one of those in the soil and just watch the land. All this here was wasteland till the milk of mana. You feed a seedling with mana, and when it's mature, a world heart will clean out the ELEX and bring the ground.
ELEX poisons?
ELEX. But if we plant enough world hearts, we'll make the whole of Maglan green. Unless those wretched albs bomb everything.
What is...
Magic? But you want to know how it works? You'll have to ask Caldrum or someone.
There's magic out there, and you dig fields. You must feel pretty pathetic.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that.
Why should I?
Because you want to be... Because you don't want to get close and personal with an alb or a rot... Because I'm the only guy holding back the whole of hostile Ida...
You were right.
Oh, thank the pilgrim's sweet smile. I knew you looked like it.
I'll find out.
I was hoping you could start by asking. He's probably on duty over it. If anyone knows where Alvar is, it's Drogue.
Eldor, I've heard your call.
What up?
Do you have a problem with...
It's not me. It's that self-important pinchstick Orin who has the problem. He won't serve me, or anyone. You want to do a 10-day stretch of guard duty and then find out you can't even get a beer?
Why won't Orin?
You'd have to commune with the pilgrim to answer that one, because I don't know. 1 minute Orin will serve us, the next minute he won't even let us. What's all this got to do?
Cormac doesn't want conflict between...
Well, someone needs to speak to Orin. It's that self-important sack of ass grapes that has the problem. You get him to change and let the Hammer clan back in the tavern. You'd better watch yourself. They're Stop using that here. This is no place for technology.
I have to go.
The hammer.
Ah, that's a shame.
Then open it. You're going to...
Am I? Strange. Here was me thinking I decided who gets...
Maybe this Elexit will change your mind.
Perhaps. I mean, you have made a persuasive argument there. You see, the Hammer Clan will be welcome. I'll speak to
What does Angram have to do with it?
He told me not to serve the Hammer Clan. I think he was hoping some of them would, you know, shift over to the Ison Clan.
I think Cormac should know about that.
I think that's got nothing to do... I'm just a tavern.
Do you know
Oh yeah. That asshole almost tore down half the tavern with his friend Argor. Those two drink harder than anyone I've seen drink for a long... I haven't seen Alvar since. If you find him, you tell him not to show his face...
Do you know where Alvar could...
No, and I don't want to. You could ask his drinking buddy Argor, down at the pit. He's about the only one talking to Al.
Tell me. Have you heard...
Well, it said that they were very active. One of them Albs, Calyx, they say, seemed to be very interested in the old observatory in the...
Calyx? Do you know...
He and his troops went north. Pity. He made it out just before the Force sent after him. Must have had a fright. There've been no more Alb...
Do you know where in the...
I don't really get any news from past the first border region up there in the highlands of There's not many berserkers prepared to venture far into the ice. Hardly anyone who's seen the Ice Palace has returned.
Do you know anyone who made it all the way?
Not that it's still... There were a few warriors, but we lost them and...
Why do you...
What? You think you can't kill someone? You don't need ELEX weapons to... You ask the Alps. Their technology against our magic, and they're the ones in...
Maybe the berserker...
Ha! Are you one of those people that looks at a shiny gun and thinks ELEX rots whatever it touches? Look at the Alps. They might as well... They're unnatural.
Leather armor.
Oh, of course it can. Nature is magic. Real magic. Took the comet for people to real... So, that's what we do here. We work with nature.
Edan is different to the other...
Well, there you have me beaten. I've never left Edan. But from what I've been told, the comet scorched the ground and what didn't die, it's only here that the world is growing. Generations of berserkers have worked hard, and now we have the world hearts. The other lands should be... They should be begging us to come and heal the world instead.
Who are...
We're the only... I know, we have our laws. But or an ELEX edition. We're working together to make this work. You work hard here, there's no others will be so fair to you.
Give me a...
What'll...
I'll see you later.
Think before you do anything. What'll... Because...
No. There are rules for a reason.
Give me a drink.
What?
Orin has lifted the...
Well, aren't you the smooth-skinned charmer? How did you get him to lift?
Well,
I'll bet. But however you did it, I'm thankful. Here, take this. A small token. You'd better watch yourself. Stop using that here. This is no place for technology. Stop using that here. This is no place for technology.
Go and find a trader. They'll talk to you.
Teach me something.
Sure.
trouble between...
So, Elder can drown his sorrows instead of shouting them around Goliath.
After a little chat, Orn agreed it was best for the...
A little chat, eh? Well, however you managed it, it's a relief. Well, I should have had more faith. It seems
Do as you think, Ben.
Thank you for your... Take this and keep this matter between us.
I'm looking to make a trade.
What are you doing with that technology? Take it to the pit. Up, you can stop there. Entry into the pit is only for author...
I'm looking for...
Well, you won't find him here.
Alvar is needed on duty.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him for a few... Last time I saw him, we had a real session. He had some... I woke up next day under the balcony. I have no idea where Alvar... All I know is we caused some... My wife's still nuts.
Should I check the area around Ragnar?
Sure, you can do that.
use did he have for...
A pretty good... He's...
Excuse me, what? I asked you to bring him here.
Well, I didn't. He took a chem over.
Asshole. Couldn't even take chems right.
Do you know who...
Me? I didn't even know where Alvar was. But I hope someone finds that drug-dealing stretcher raptor gut and puts... I'll have to risk it and go to Cormac myself. And hope I don't get exiled for... Thanks for taking care of it. Good to know some fly-bitten wanderer I've never met before cares about me more than... Take this ELEX and the humble thanks of the mighty warrior that... You'd better watch your...
Hey, can I help? What do you want?
Who wants to know?
My name is Bourne. I am the Chief Overseer of... Let me welcome you to Goliath. Here you can see what our world once was. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants we're cultivating and damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned. So I'd watch your step. Life is a lot more comfortable here in Goliath.
What is a super?
Someone who has already worked so long at a job that people have decided they are better organ.
What's a seed?
We grow a lot of different plants here, but of them all, the world hearts are the most. That's why these plants get their own. If you would like to see the work we do, you are welcome to. Many incomers stay to become cultivators. We always have. I hope you find your place here.
We'll talk about it later.
Take care of the world, and the world will take care.
I've heard you're the person to talk to when you need...
teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Did Angrim send you?
About these...
Yeah.
What's the...
Catch? What catch?
Do you take me...
No. Stupid would only cause... Smart knows how to keep everyone happy. Smart knows... And I...
Can you get a...
Altec is far too hot and... I'm a brave man, but... I mean, just the other day, I met a bounty hunter who was trying to track down an outlaw over... some...
Exactly what...
Me? I don't want anything. Born the cultivator knows where they grow. And if you could persuade him to let you harvest them, then maybe...
And if I just...
You could, but then Born's not gonna be as financially grateful as...
Do you need...
Well, there is something that needs acquiring and redistributing.
Yes.
Well, Yora, the guy in charge there, needs help collecting things with ELEXit in them. And here's you. So, how about you help collect that stuff for him, then...
You want me to bring you things with ELEX?
Well, truth be told, Yora really doesn't like that stuff. And I know people who love...
What's the rarest item?
Well, there is one thing, but it's a...
Tell me about it.
Well, if you're sure, once we talk about this, you'll be committed. It's...
Just tell me.
Well, you see, Ragnar, one of the big bosses here, has something of Eric Eisen...
Who is...
You've got to have heard of him. He was one of the greatest warriors ever to fight for the... Not Ragnar's either. Who knows how he got the sword? Some say Eisenfaust was the real founder of the Berserkers. They say that 50 years ago, Eisenfaust destroyed an entire army, load of old hooey, of course, but even so, with his name on the sword, I'll give you a reasonably sized stack.
I'll get you, Eisen.
Your skills, my needs. What a beautiful... But be careful. Ragnar's not gonna want to part...
I'll get it.
Then your reward...
Any more rare...
You've noticed the big building in the...
Yeah.
Well, it just so happens that building contains all the ELEX they use to make mana. And mana is magic in whoever's hands hold it. I'm telling you, ELEX can make profits appear. All you have to do is make it disappear from under Caldrum's nose.
Anything else you...
Not right. If anything comes up, I'll...
I'm not here from Angrim. Why are people... How can they stare at the same thing as you?
You think everyone should think...
No, but if something is so... We're losing... Our enemies can see it.
So, why won't anyone do it?
It's not like there isn't a solution out there. A way we can win. But people stick to their old ways and new thinking be...
If you say...
There's no point saying unless... If you stay here, incomer, you'll have to keep your views out there. I think Goliath's walls have narrowed the... I got hold... Ah, incomer. It would...
Are you insane? I don't know this man. I've never met him.
Keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, stranger. I've no idea what you're talking about. Trade? Me? I'm a solid, honest berserker. I don't know who told you what, but get lost before you get me exiled, or worse.
I'm going.
doing here? You should leave, now. So, you want to...
Get the hell out of here. If you don't leave now, there'll be trouble.
What are you doing here? Yes, just go.
Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
You're responsible for...
You should put that away. Technology will get you into trouble here.
About...
Yeah.
I have Erica.
Oh, piece of history, that. You're touching the... Listen closely and you can hear it. Sell me, Alric. Charge big. I'd better move it soon. Ragnar's going to go crazy when he realizes it's gone. Oh well. Pleasure...
And the reward?
Is yours, of course. Thank you.
I want to make a
Always. Technology will get you into trouble here.
I'm leaving.
want to make a trade.
Always.